Miami Heat Nation, hello guys, my name is Trent, and over here we are going to be covering the Miami Heat off season and heading into next year. So guys, if y'all support the Miami Heat or your favorite team is the Miami Heat, make sure you drop that sub and turn on post notifications. Now guys, in today's video, we got a few segments that we are going to talk about. The first segment is a potential Eric Gordon trade involving Duncan Robinson. The second trade is involving free agent bigs that the Miami Heat should target. And the last one is about a report coming out that the Miami Heat may be potentially looking at Patrick Beverley. Now, to start it off, Eric Gordon is a very interesting piece. Eric Gordon is getting older in age. He's about 33 years old, and he's kind of on a big contract. This season makes about 19 mil. Well, the next season coming up and the season after that makes about 20 mil. So if the Miami Heat are interested in Eric Gordon and can't land a player like Bradley Beal or Donovan Mitchell, maybe you look at him. Now, the trade that they did offer was pretty much Duncan Robinson will get traded to the Houston Rockets, and also the Miami Heat will offer a first-round pick. That's a top 8, but it does turn into 2 seconds if not conveyed. So Miami Heat Nation, you guys live in the comment sections. Would you trade a first-round pick for Eric Gordon involving Duncan Robinson just to get off that $80 million contract? Also, guys, I do want to ask y'all, do y'all believe Duncan Robinson will be on this team heading into next year? And personally, in my opinion, I do not. So like I said, I would do this trade unless we don't land a big name player like a Bradley Beal or Donovan Mitchell. Eric Gordon is definitely solid. The only thing is kind of concerning, he is getting a little bit older, and he does deal with a little nagging injuries that could potentially take him out for a while. But this year, for a rebuilding team, averaged about 13.4 points a game, shooting 47% from the field, about 2 rebounds, 2.7 assists while shooting 41% from the three-point line. So I seen Eric Gordon get hot from the three-point line, and he strokes that thing from deep. So more shooting, why not? And we get off this huge contract from Duncan Robinson. And personally, I think Eric Gordon is a better scorer than Duncan Robinson. On the defense end, maybe just a tad bit better. But like I said, we are not going to get a bunch coming from Duncan Robinson. He is not that great. The second segment I do want to talk about is these free agent bigs. Now, there is a few free agent bigs that we could potentially be interested in. One is Dwight Howard. Now, Dwight Howard is an interesting player. I do expect him to return to the Los Angeles Lakers, but he is better than Dwayne Dedmon personally right now, and anybody can replace Dwayne Dedmon. Personally, I don't want to bring him in. I'd rather have JaVale McGee, but if he doesn't want to return to LA and wants to come to a championship team, why not on the vet minimum? Second player that I am actually intrigued in, and I think we can use it with the mid-level, is Montrez Harold. Now, Montrez Harold isn't a legit 5. He's undersized, and that's what his problem been throughout his whole career. But the energy and the toughness and the grit that he brings would be key to this Miami Heat team. I mean, we already have it, so I feel like he'll fit the culture perfectly. And he'll come off the bench and be one of those players like a microwave who dominate in the paint, get easy buckets, and hopefully gets better on the defense end, because if he doesn't, he will most likely not be playing in deep playoff runs. And then you got Kayvon, Looney, and Thomas Bryant. Now, Kayvon Looney, personally, I think he's going to get paid tons of money this offseason because of what he done in these postseasons, and I'm super excited for him. He definitely deserved it, but I don't expect the Miami Heat to go for him, and Thomas Bryant's injury prone. So the first two options are realistic, the rest, no. Now, the last segment is going to be about Patrick Beverley. Now, Patrick Beverley, with this report coming out, honestly think it's fake. I think Patrick Beverley wants to stay on the Minnesota Timberwolves, but the reporter pretty much saying that the Miami Heat, people believe that they're eyeing Patrick Beverley. Now, would you want Patrick Beverley in the Miami Heat? Why not? I mean, we love his energy. We love what he brings. We've seen what he did in the playoffs, and honestly, he was scoring pretty well and hitting the three well. So I wouldn't mind it, but unrealistic. I don't see it happening. So these reports, these rumors, it's the off season. That's what's going to happen. It is what it is. So those are the 3 segments that I just want to talk about. Quick little video just to, daily news of Miami. So like I said, I appreciate all the support lately. Has been insane. I love you guys. We're going to continue to grind. And I'm out. Peace.